Um, I am Cik Farida Sheikh Mahmud. I'm a lecturer, a senior lecturer in Faculty of Business in UiTM Cawangan Johor campus Segamat. I have been teaching since 1993, so you can guess how long I have been in UiTM. And I have been in campus UiTM Johor alone. I was given a chance to transfer to Shah Alam, but well, due to certain factors, constraint, family matters and other factors as well, so I decided to stay, well, perhaps until at the end of the service. So I have been teaching basically management courses, but my specialization is actually in management information systems. Talking about daily routine before I start my class, a session or online session with my students, I would normally will check through the lesson plan or the course outline that I'm supposed to cover for that particular week. Then I go through and take a look at what I have done before, if I have not covered yet, or there's something that I have missed out. So I will jot down. Then I will take a note. What inspired me to teach? Alright. When I was in the States, when I did my bachelor program in US, I was taught my first semester, we have to enroll into universities courses like what we have in UiTM. So one of the subject that we have to take is accounting, and I was taught by this PhD students. I can't remember her name, but the way she taught accounting makes me love accounting so much, even though I didn't major. Was accounting is just university's requirements courses that we have to take. So everybody was telling or was talking about how difficult accounting was, but I was like, was the first day I get into her class, I was like, the way because at that time we have only green board and chalks, and she taught us one particular topic, and everything is there on the board. You just imagine from left to right. She was left-handed, so she was written from the left side, from left to side of the board. The whole topic are there, and her handwriting was really beautiful. I was like, I got inspired, and I was telling myself, after several times or several weeks being in her class, I was telling myself that if I were to become a lecturer, I'm going to become like her, be able to explain to the students to the point that you don't feel that particular paper is difficult at all. To struggle very hard for online teaching is to get the students' attention, to make them talk to you or respond to you. I have difficulties on that. One thing, they didn't on their camera, and when I ask questions, they will like keep quiet, and I do not know because normally the one that responded to me is the same person, and this same person, the same students, when they have participated actively, at one point they stopped participating. Right. I don't have specific tips for lecturers on how to deal with our current education systems, because everybody is actually experience the new norms. So
regardless whether you are veterans lecturers or you are young lecturers who just join in academic industry or academic line, everybody has to face the situations. It's the first time for everyone. But what makes me how do you say, deal with the new norms, since last year the first semester is in March. Okay, I was like, I need to update myself, I need to learn the new skills, right? I need to learn, everybody has to learn the new skills, right? Either you are as a students or as a lecturers, you need to learn the new skills, especially when it comes to all those latest IT, the software, the new application, the new platforms for ODL, for online learning or remote learning. At first, it was a struggle, very difficult for me to actually learn new things, but maybe because I have a background in IT, things a little bit easier for me to learn new things, to learn how to use this platform, that platform, because I have the basics. But for those who don't have the basics, like I said, no matter what, you have to learn. Okay, you have to learn the new things. There is no, what I say, there is no being shy. You cannot have that shyness in learning online, because you voice out the questions, and some may not listen to you. You don't not know. It different from the classroom, where when you voice out your answer, when you give a question to the lecturers, everybody was listening and looking at you. But when it comes to online, everybody may or may not listen to what you're asking, because they will have doing something else. You do not know whether they are really concentrate or not. So not asking questions to the lecturers during online learning is really wasting, or you are really not fully utilized, you not fully take that opportunity to understand further. So ask questions a lot. Okay, if don't ever think that your question is stupid. There's no stupid questions. We are not here, you're not going to study if you know everything. If you know, that's why you come to university, that's why you go to university, because you wanted to enhance, or you wanted to increase, you wanted to, what you say, like I said, mengurangkan kejahilan kita tu. Kita needs to know certain things. Is it correct? Is it betul? Is it salah? That's why I said tips that motivate me to in facing a situation like now. I mean, with ODL, if the students are not asking questions, I will ask questions back to the students. Right? I will ask questions back, or I will just pose the questions. Okay, they don't want to ask question, that I will just simply, okay, this is a normal question asked by your seniors, and then they all of a sudden, I also have the same questions. Okay, right? But I would love to, as a students, we should be able to ask questions. We should be able, you are the one who knows whether you understand or not, and then it is your right to ask questions. This is your prerogative, it is your right to ask questions. And if the lecturers, another thing, if you cannot, as a lecturers, if I do not know the answer straight at that particular moment, a particular time, there's no, I'm not embarrassed to say that I do not know. I will get back to you if I know the maklumat well, right? I will not say that. I will not try to lie. Definitely don't lie. When it comes to sharing knowledge, don't lie to the students. If I do not know certain things, I will say, I'm sorry, I have no idea. If I have already found out certain things, I will get back to you. Okay. The tips that what motivate me to go on and get motivated to to teach the students. Is the knowledge itself. Ilmu Allah tu, Masya Allah, okay, Subhanallah, Masya Allah, terlalu luas. What we have now is just at the tip of your nail. What you have now, the knowledge that you have now, regardless of even though you are PhD holder or you have your PhD, the knowledge that you have related to your field is just at the tip of your fingers, at the tip of your nail. There are more that you have not discovered. That's why they say the more you know, the more you do not know. Okay, you thought that you know more, but it end up when you know, getting to know more, you were questioning yourself. Rupanya aku tak tahu lagi banyak benda. Okay, that's what motivate me, is that when I'm preparing my lesson to my students, I'll say to myself, oh, I do not know this.